Hello and welcome. This is your April 24th to April 29th, 2022 waning crescent moon, and it transits through the signs of Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. We're using universal time coordinated and tropical astrology. This is your psychic astrology messages and lunar mansion angels and lords. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the astrology angel, and from on the 24th of April, we have in the early night, it's the lunar mansion number 26, and we're going from Aquarius into Pisces. Good for brotherly love, uniting of people under one banner, healing for confined persons and creatures. So people that are confined or detained and creatures that are in cages or detained, there's a healing for them during this mansion, though this mansion does obliterate detention centers and other structures. So that's relying upon what side of the equation you're on. It can be thought of as being something good or bad. So use a picture or an icon of a woman cleansing and grooming her hair, for it brings you love and favor. From the first drawing or the first draining in the constellations of Pegasus, the winged horse, and Pisces, the fish, with lunar angel Tagriel, and lord of this mansion's name is also Tagriel. Okay, so the Lord and the angel have the same name of Tagriel in this mansion. So if you're going to supplicate for the things you want, like healing if you're a confined person, or brotherly love, or the uniting of people under one banner, it's Angel Tagriel or Lord Tagriel in this mansion. Also, on the 25th of April, and this is 2022, we have lunar mansion number 27. This is Pisces. That's the waning crescent moon in Pisces. In the early evening, the lunar mansion profitable for gaining substantial cash or credit, reaping rewards and healing ailments. Beware that tricksters find opportunity. So those mischievous people, they make mischief, okay? They find an opportunity to make even more mischief during this mansion, and will do so if they are given free rein to do so. Now, this mansion is awful for sailors, and it prolongs the confinement of detainees. Now, structures become fragile during this mansion as well. Beware pictures or figurines of an angel or a man sporting wings on his back, carrying a punctured cup or vase that loses its liquid through many small holes running out in thin streams. For this symbol causes the ruination of aquifers and water sources when conjurers inundate the vessel deep into the water resource they wish to devastate. So they'll take that and they'll make an icon of that, and a perforated vessel, an angel or man with wings holding that, and they inundate that icon or that symbol, that picture or that image or that statue into the place, the water source they want to devastate. And then that causes problems and the obliteration of the water sources. Now, from the second drawing or second draining in the constellations of Pegasus, the winged horse, and Andromeda, the princess, and also Pisces, the fish, with lunar angel Alheniel and Lord Abliemel. So Abliemel is the Lord to supplicate, and angel Alheniel to supplicate for the things that you want to be of the good things that we talked about, okay? And you know, some people ask the Lord for the bad things and the Lord grants them. So be aware of that. So when you see pictures of bad things, you want to understand that if you know it, then you can take an action to undo it. For example, if you see a movie and it has a lunar mansion angel and or lunar mansion image or Lord that does something that you know is to bring evil to you, then you do the opposite of what it's meant to do. Like it's meant to make you weak, then you go do some push-ups or something. It's like that. So knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, as people like to say. So for the 26th of April 2022, the 28th mansion, and Pisces again for the waning crescent moon in the late afternoon, the mansion, the lunar mansion, or the mansion of the moon, makes people safe when going on expeditions into perilous locations, beneficial for growing your inventory and reaping your yields. Very good for people that are married. Very good for married couples, bringing these married couples happiness and delight. Fortifies detention centers. Now beware that this mansion can cause you to lose your riches and can also cause military forces to overwhelm villages. Okay, so be aware of that. Now use a picture or a figurine of a big fish, a great big fish, swimming in the midst of a group of small fishes to cause your fishing exploits to become more successful. For this rendering causes fishes to gather towards you for whatever type of fish, quote unquote, you wish to catch. Now, this is from the fishes or the belly of the fish, which is actually the same as the head of Andromeda in the constellations of Pisces the fish and Andromeda the princess, with lunar angel Amnixiel and Lord Abliemel. Lord Abliemel. Now, Abliemel is also the Lord that will help you in this mansion as he was in the previous mansion. Okay, so the Lord is the same in number 27 and number 28. Okay, now for number 27, we get to it's not the lunar mansion 27. We already did that. This is the 27th of April. We have lunar mansion 1 because there's only 28 mansions. So just like a woman's moon cycle, 28 mansions, 28 cycles of the moon, 28 days of the woman's cycle, same thing. Okay, lunar mansion 1, we come full circle. Aries and waning crescent moon, again on April 27th, 2022. The first mansion in the late afternoon, this lunar mansion or mansion of the moon, favorable for energetic activity. Though take heed, be warned that adversaries attempt to intimidate for purposes of inflicting dissension and dislodgement of persons and businesses upon opponents using this mansion during this mansion, okay? Be aware of that. Now, beware pictures or icons depicting a black warrior wearing an outfit made of hair that circles around his midsection, while with his right arm tossing a piercing weapon. This rendering is used to annihilate a specific person or a specific group of people, okay? From the horns of Aries in the constellation of Aries the Ram with lunar angel Geniel and Lord Geriz. Geriz. That's G-E-R-I-Z, Geriz, for the Lord. And remember, if you want energetic, favorable activity, or if you're someone that's trying to get favorable in energy, ask lunar angel Geniel. If you're trying to dislodge someone that you think is your enemy and get them out of your way, you would use Lord Geriz. Lord Geriz. Now, if you know what's going on, then you can do what's best for you and your group, or you and your people, or you and your family, because you have to do what's best for you and those people that are in your charge. Always do what's best for you first, and then the people in your charge. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. I learned that when I was a nurse, a registered nurse. Okay, now we're going to April 28th. And that's Aries, the waning crescent moon transiting through Aries, the Ram. And this is on the 28th of the month, but we have the second mansion, number 2, in the afternoon, the lunar mansion or mansion of the moon. Advantageous for locating and retrieving jewelry and other expensive riches, as well as making audacious moves to better yourself or those in your charge. Again, take care of those in your charge and those you care for, those you love. Also beneficial for securing detainees. Be aware that rivals wanting to cause rebellion in your ranks often attempt to exploit such opportunities during this mansion. Utilize a picture or emblem of a king sporting a crown atop his head. Okay, for during this mansion, such a rendering causes reunion and good understanding with the crown prince. From the belly of Aries in the constellation of Aries, the Ram with lunar angel Amnixiel and Lord Enadil. So Lord Enadil can help you with the rivals that want to cause rebellion. And the angel Amnixiel can help you if you want to locate and retrieve jewelry and other expensive riches. Now, you might have another experience where the Lord helps you with one thing and the angel helps you with another. But you need to kind of go into your feelings, which one feels powerful to you. And some of it will be upon your culture and how you're brought up. Okay, now, for April 29th, we have Aries moving, the waning crescent moon is moving from Aries into Taurus on the 29th of April. Number 3, moon, the mansion of the moon, or the lunar mansion in the late afternoon. It enters into this mansion profitable. Number 3, profitable for enchanters like myself. Also chemists like myself, being an alchemist. Pharmacists, sailors, and sportsmen, hunters, trappers, and poachers. Now, use depictions or symbols of a richly dressed lady reclining in a valuable, chair, resting her right arm casually above her head. For this representation causes anyone viewing to become joyful, wealthy, and acquiring all that one desires. So many good belongings will come to you if you gaze upon an image of a rich woman languishing in a chair that's a wealthy or valuable chair. The more riches, the better. Okay? And that will bring you all good things and joy and happiness and wealth. And this is from the rainy ones, or those that reign. Or you can say the Pleiades in the constellation of Taurus the Bull, with lunar angel Amnixiel and Lord Annuncia. To show you how Hollywood uses this, in our last presentation, we showed you how they use some of these lunar mansions in a Dexter episode. That was episode number 7, and that was in the 4th season, and it was a show called Slack Tide, and we showed you how they used lunar mansion number 24 with the woman breastfeeding her child in that Dexter episode. Now we're going to show you how the Addams family used this in the movie. When you saw Morticia, she was laying in her bed, but Morticia Addams in the Addams Family movie wears, they're rich, right? They're rich. And she was lying in her bed with her hand like this. They were using this mansion. They were using this right here, laying like this in her bed. That's when Gomez said, "En garde, Monsieur Soleil," quote unquote, and he went over to get the sun out of Morticia's face that was coming in the morning. She wanted the sun out of her face, right? Because she doesn't like that kind of sunlight, right? So they use these in movies. They use these in commercials. They use these in TV shows. They've used these in plays, in religion, in paintings, since before Babylon. They're ancient, and they've been using them, and you can use them too. And so let's all start using them for the favor of ourselves and for those that we love and care for. So use these to your benefit, okay? Now, important resources for lunar mansion magic and transits. Lunar mansion magic, lords and angels, according to Maslama al-Madriti, the Picatrix, an ancient book, the Picatrix, and Henry Cornelius Agrippa, 3 books of occult philosophy. That's a Llewellyn publication, respectively, with Lunar Mansion Ephemeris, according to Christopher Warnock, The Mansions of the Moon, a Lunar Zodiac for Astrology and Magic. Learn these things. It's so exciting. I love these. This is my passion. Lunar mansions are my passion. And I like writing and playing music as well. These are my passions. So I hope that some of this is helpful to you. I know it will be if you use it. You'll find it works real quick. Okay? It works really fast. So we'll see you next time. Thank you. We'll see you again soon.